Hi Scorpio, welcome to your January 2019 astrology. And what an extraordinary month it is. And that is because we have a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse, which is very full on and very intense. Now for you, one of the main themes of this month is about communication, news, ideas, and that is going to be so powerful for you this month. There's likely to be some changes, someone talking to you about something, and it sets off a chain reaction of events. It may be that you're able to discuss an idea that you've had for a long time, and suddenly the idea is coming into being. It's developing, and you can see it happening in 2019. Now, we kick off with Mars, your old ruler, shifting signs and enabling you to really get yourself together, to really be on it when it comes to your day-to-day routines, your health and your well-being. You're like, hold on a minute, my iPad's gone off. You're like, right, this is it. I'm going to sort things out. I need to create the space, get rid of the clutter, get rid of the crap. I need to make the space to be able to really move forward with my ideas. I need space to think. I need to deal with my body. So I've got the energy to do everything I've got to do in January and 2019. And Mars gives you the power to do that. You might be feeling a little bit less sensual than usual, or you might feel that you want to be on your own a little bit at certain points. But you're very much, your energy is in your mind and where your mind's going to take you. Kicks off with the sun joining forces with Saturn, which enables you to take that idea and ground it, to plant it in the ground, and to do the work you need to do to pull that idea off. We then have Mercury going into that. You're communicating your idea, right, listen, who wants to talk to me? Emailing all the right people, taking the meetings, and you're coming across very clearly with your idea. Now, I don't know what this means, but this new moon, which is all about a brand new cycle, and then the solar eclipse, which is about what's hidden and real big changes, letting things go. That's also in the ideas place. Perhaps there's an idea that you've outgrown. Perhaps there's communication with someone that you've outgrown, and that comes to a head around the 6th of January, UK time. Google where that new moon is in your country if you want a specific date. And you're like, well, it just happens. There you are 1 minute thinking one thing, and then you can suddenly change your mind. Nothing wrong with that. Some of the most powerful successes that we have are not about clinging to the one thing that we want to achieve, to suddenly let go and try something else. And that's hard. That takes bravery and that takes guts. But I think that this moon will help you reestablish what ideas you want to take forward. Next, we have Uranus going direct. Uranus is also in your health and well-being. How's your health and well-being been for the past 7 years? How has Uranus shaken up your day-to-day work? Well, it's about to change in March, thank God. You should be feeling much more steady in those areas after that. Now, a very big day for you this year. Well, Venus is shifting signs around the 7th. Again, Google in your country, and you're feeling much more secure when it comes to your love life. But you've had a bit of love magic around you recently anyway, haven't you? But when the sun conjuncts Pluto on the 11th, there's a revelation coming your way. You're in your power. And again, it's in your communication and ideas zone. So make the most of that day to connect, to feel your power, be optimistic, and get yourself out and about. Venus is trine Mars as well. That's always a good day for everybody. And for you, you're getting some work done. You're finishing something, you're bringing something together around that date, around the 18th. And then also on the 18th, Mercury is conjunct Pluto. So if you want to take a meeting, you want to do something important, around the 18th is very good for you. Again, Google it in your country. I'm talking about UK. That has got some power and magic to it that day. We then have the total lunar eclipse, which is in your career zone. So it could be that you achieve something magnificent on that eclipse around the 21st. Or that you go through another transformation. It's quite emotional, whether it's good or whether it's bad. It'll always ultimately end up being fertilizer for your soul. But whether it's a celebration or like, oh my God, I have to surrender something, you're feeling it very intensely on that day. And it is around your career. But there's so much other good career stuff coming up this month. I don't think it's necessarily negative. There's one other, hold on one sec. There's one other thing coming up. Yeah, Venus conjunct Jupiter, which is great for love, and Mars trine Jupiter. So that's towards the 21st and the 25th of January. You're feeling open to success and open to love. Let's have a little look what's going on for you in the tarot. Take the power of this month and know that your ideas are worthy, and follow through with those ideas, and chat to people that inspire you. And, I think it's going to be really, really interesting. Okay. Yeah, you're working hard. You're doing what you got to do. You might have felt like, oh, yeah, all right, Michelle, I've been worked hard all last year. I didn't get what I wanted. Do not give up. You've already set the groundwork. You're on your way. The Chariot, you're leading in the right direction. Actually, this is a perfect card because the Chariot has no reins. It's ruled by the mind. And you're all about the mind and ideas in January. That is fundamentally where you are. The power of your mind to lead you forward. And the Chariot is saying, yeah, you are going. I'm taking you, so you better sort your mind out because the journey has begun. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is coming in. Let's see what that's about. Could be someone from the past that you knew popping back in to say hello, but you're a little bit unsure of this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone very money orientated, very different to you. They're very sort of more materialistic. It might be difficult for you to see that person, but perhaps you need to see them to move on from them. It's not necessarily just a lover. It could be somebody you work with and it didn't work out. But in some way, it feels like closure in January when you see that person. Obviously, these readings, you use symbolically or you intuit which bit's right for you. They won't be for everyone, but use it as you will. There has been your Scorpios are such tender beings. Even though you are indestructible, you carry a pain for a long time because you take emotions very seriously. But in January, you're going to know your strength and appreciate the things that have hurt you in the past. Appreciate what you've learned and the journey they've taken you to, which is to lead you to the strength for this change now. Possibly you're indecisive about what it means because you've got so many ideas flying around, but the answer will come. There is passion, a reawakening of passion energy coming in January. I love the Lovers because it's a very pure card. And then you got the frisky old Ace of Wands. This is about fertility. This is about achievement, but fundamentally it is about passion storming in. So you're relighting your fire and discovering that. Sorry, last card. Yeah, you're on your way, but I don't think it'll be immediately because I think the ideas are still brewing, but you're on your way to digging solid foundations, and that could mean solid foundations in a relationship. Fingers crossed. Lots of love. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.